Alright, refer. Another update on my 100-gallon SPS Dominant tank. Been a while, haven't give you guys an update how things be going. Things be going not too really good on the tank. Kind of have some problem with the tank lately. Doing the battle. Dino. Have some dino on my 100-gallon tank. Finally beat up the dino. Not all the way, but it eventually got rid of most of them already. So just give you an update on my tank. The reason why I have dino on this tank because it's lacking to nutrient. My phosphate and nitrate was 0 for the longest time, and eventually someday somehow dino just produce. And at first you start on the back glass. It covered a little bit on the back glass, and it starts spreading hella big. It was covering the whole thing, going down all the way down to the bottom of my tank. So I wasn't paying attention to the dino at first, because I was too busy in life. So by the time I realized that, it was dino, then, first thing what I did was I used Dr. 10 Refresh, dose 40 mil into the tank every day, Monday through Friday, every day. And then the next following week, I dosed Dr. 10 West Away, 40 mil too, Monday through Friday. So I dosed a whole bunch of Dr. 10 West Away and refreshed bacteria back to the tank to seduce the dino. And during the time that I did that, I didn't do no water change. What I did was I scrub it off with I grabbed a toothbrush and scrub all the dino off of the back glass and turn on my UV. Oh, well, actually, during the time that I dosed the Dr. 10, I didn't turn on my UV, but I give it like 12 hours. After 12 hours, I turn my UV on. Then I turn my protein skimmer on. Then I scrape all the dino from the back. I scrape it off and let it blow in the air. I mean, it just blow in the tank. So that way it get down to the sump, to my filter socks, and whatever that go through my UV, or my UV can kill it. And whatever that, go through the protein skimmer, it'll get suck up, skim out. And I did that for 2 weeks straight. And finally, the dino is gone. Well, it's not completely gone, but it is gone. I still see a little bit here and there. So I still continue dosing Dr. 10 West Away. So, and I basically raised up my nitrate and phosphate. So right now my nitrate is at 1 pp. Phosphate is at 5 pp. So it's very low. It's not very high yet. But basically I want my nitrate to be at 5. So my target for my nitrate is gonna be 5 pp. So right now I'm dosing nitrate through the Comars. I ordered another Comars and I got the third one. So basically right now it's dosing nitrate. And during the time that I do that, I do check my DKH. And for some reason when I start doing all those, my calcium was going up. Usually my DKH and calcium, calcium is supposed to be at 450 or around there, but suddenly it went up to 5, almost 600. So I stopped dosing. I stopped the dose, and my DKH went up to 9.8. But it went from 8.5 to 9.8. Within a week. So I stopped dosing and I let it drop slowly by itself. And I do test the DKH every day I test that because I want my DKH to be at 8.5, around 8, not 9 or 9.5 or 10, because I don't want to shoot that high. And I haven't lost any coral yet. All my coral still doing good. They still grow a little bit here and there. I still got a lot of white tip on the coral growth. But diatom is dino is eventually is kind of slowly disappear. And you can see how it just slowly come off the rock, and the back glass too. So hopefully the video will help you guys too. This is the way I battle my tank. I don't use Vibrate or I don't use Dino X. Did a lot of research on Dino X. A lot of people have problem with after dosing Dino X. Like the Core Star RTM or like some weird stuff happened to it. And I kind of like, I look it up. I was like, nah, I don't want to go that route. Not yet. So because my dyno was like, it's like overtake my tank yet. So this is what I did. I just used a toothbrush to scrub it up, scrub all the dyno off, but the black glass and whatever's on the rock, and let it float, and turn my UV light to just kill it. And my filter socks, I do change it every day because it get dirty real quick. After I scrub it off, and the next day I check on it, man, it's dirty. It's all brown. So I just take it out, put a new one in there. But during that time, I do check my DKH because that's the most important for my SPS coral. If you have a lot of SPS like my tank, that's what you want to check. Because when you start dosing a lot of Dr. 10 Westaway in there, for some reason, your coral is not taking those calcium and DKH that much no more. They do take some, but not a lot. Not like before when you don't have problem. And on my lighting, I turn off the red light, the green light, and the white. And the only thing I run was straight up blue. The war blue, the vibrant blue, and the other one was like 3 of them. And my tank's super blue. I turn off all the white, the red, and the green light. I shut those off, and I run my light. Usually I run 12 hours, but I decrease the light hour to 9 hours. And run straight up blue all day, so that way it'll seduce the dino more, or the algae, whatever it is. I'm pretty sure it was dino, and it helped my tank a lot. I dosed Dr. 10 West Away only, and Dr. 10 Refresh to my tank, and it doesn't kill my coral, it doesn't hurt my stuff. I mean, it doesn't hurt my cleaning crew or my snail. Nothing like that. And hopefully, I can get rid of all this dino completely off the rock and completely off the back glass. And right now, I still have a little bit, guys, a little bit left, but it's not that much. But I'm pretty sure I ain't go the right way to care for my tank. And it's tough, man. Briefing ain't easy, it's very hard. But take, if you go very simple, then you should be able to, control it. But, for the last couple months, the last month, I was too busy in life. I wasn't paying attention to my dino, to my tank, and finally noticed that I have dino in there. And, I'm dosing a whole bunch of nitrate and phosphate in there too, and hopefully that will help out a lot. Just run through a lot of problems lately, guys, but not big major problem. You know, lucky that I caught on time and I able to just take care of the problem and not losing all my coral, man, guys. That's the thing that I hate the most. If I were to lose all this, I'm pretty sure I would give up. Well, yeah, maybe I will give up because I spent tons of money for this coral, and I hate to lose it, especially when you grow from 1 inch frag to a mini mother colony like this. You don't want to lose it. You know, they all grown nice in peace already. You know, you grow from 1 inch frag plug. See that 1 inch frag plug right there, and you're able to grow to that big. Trust me, you don't want to lose it. And they're not cheap coral too. You know, they're very expensive. You know, you figure out you spend a couple grand on this tank, not alone just a coral. If you lose all this, then it's just kind of heartbreaking. And hopefully I can take care of this problem before it leads to any bigger problem. But for now, I think the dino is dying off slowly. So I still continue dose by Dr. 10. And I am ran out Dr. 10 bottle already. So I'm ordering another round of Dr. 10. And during the time I do this, guys, I don't scrape out the glass. I let the glass grow to those nasty algae on the tank. So I just let the glass grow whatever algae is in there. The only thing I scrape it off is just the diatom. But the front glass and the side glass, I leave it alone. I don't touch it. I do Dr. Tim every day, guys, every day. Every day, 40 mil to the 100 gallon. Every day, Monday to Friday. I mean, on the bottle, it says 48 hours for you dose another round, but you know what? I go the way I do on my 40 gallon. When I used to have my 40 gallon, I have dino too, but that's the route that I did on my 40, so it worked. So I did the same thing on my 100 and see hopefully it will work. But you see how the dino is already dying off. Little by it was covered like the whole back side right there, but now it's just dying off. And you still see a little bit here and there, but I mean, right now I think it's the best. Right now it looked better than before. Right now it looked better than before. Before it was ugly. And hopefully I can kill all this dino, then go back to my regular schedule on my lighting and not dosing Dr. 10 West away. And for now I'm not gonna do water change, so I'm gonna let it run at least 3 weeks without doing water change and see what happens. See if I can kill all the the dino. Once all that, get rid of it, then I'll do like 15 gallon water change. All right, so I'll give you another update on the dino after I beat it. And hopefully this video will help some of you guys too that run through dino problem. I don't use Dino X. I do have those bottle too, but I don't use it. See, I have the dino bottle right here, but I don't use it. In Dino X, I don't use this bottle. I only use Dr. 10. I use Dr. 10 West Way only. And I do have Vibrate too, but I don't use Vibrate too. Yeah, I don't use Vibrate. The reason why I don't use Vibrate because Vibrate is pretty strong. I mean, that'd be my last solution. My last solution, if Dr. 10 product does not take care of my tank problem within 2 weeks, then I will start dosing Vibrate. But it does take care of my problem, so I leave Vibrate alone. I don't use Vibrate. That's only my last resort. So Vibrate is pretty strong, guys. And this tank is doing pretty good now. Hopefully I after this week and the next following week, I can get rid of the dino and go back to my regular schedule on my lighting. But for now, I just run straight up blue, all blue, all day. I shut off the red light, the green light, the white light. I shut all those off, and I just run straight up blue light all day. 9 hours straight up light, all blue light. And my T5 is all blue plus ball too, so should be no problem. And doesn't do any harm to my coral. You know, dosing Dr. 10, guys. Products work very well. So here's my tank. Everything's doing okay. But man, main focus trying to get my nitrate, man. Trying to get my nitrate to 5 pp. Alright guys, so that's it for the video.